now listening to the Queen's Table with Ja Indigo. Yeah. Serving royalty on hyperadio.com.
Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl, Ja Indigo. It's the queen, it's your sister. All of that good stuff. I'm so happy to be back with another show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Queen's Table Drip Session. If you are tuned in, I ask that you share the live. Comment. Let us know how you love the show. We appreciate the feedback. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. But first, I want to give a shout out to the Bandwagon Bar in Fairfield. We back outside, baby. We got a show coming up. For those of you guys who don't know, Mac Mall, Bella Deltree, she was just on a couple of weeks ago. Doobie as well. They'll be doing a performance on May 8th at the Bandwagon. That's in Fairfield. So I definitely suggest you go ahead and follow one of them so you can get the information. How much the tickets are. I believe they're about $20-$30. So we back outside, baby. I want to give a shout out to the Bandwagon Bar because they opening up. They letting the people perform again. I know I'm excited about it.
Man, that shit gonna be hella lit. I ain't gonna cap.
It is.
I'm for sure finna pull up. I ain't even that far from it.
See, yep, exactly. So they gonna be in the building, y'all. So for everybody who loves to see a performance, support your local artists, this is a place to be May 8th. Now, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the show. The Queen's Table Drip Session. It's your girl, Ja. I am in the building with the Dundada.
Yeah, like me.
You feel me? Lord Tycoon, what's happening?
Man, just chilling. Thank y'all for having me, you know. Can't really make it lit. We finna get it cracking in here.
Yes. I'm so happy to have you back.
Hell yeah.
We doing a new thing.
Man, I was here like hella long ago. I can't believe it. I'm back again.
I know. And the dreads done dropped. Look at you.
Man, you feel me? Had to keep it going. Off top.
For sure. So, for the people who don't know who you are, I'm going to go ahead and allow you the opportunity to go ahead and let them know exactly who you are and what all you do and where you from.
Man, so I can see it, you know, on my hoodie, I'm from the Crest side, Simonton and Griffin, you feel me? My pops mind me the most, RP to my uncle Mac Dre, you feel how, you know, keep it lit for them off top, you know, Lxrd and it's all that.
All day. Man. So what do you do exactly in the game? Because I know there's so many avenues and we got a lot of people that, you know, have taken on different roles with this. Now I know we got a whole different transition that's happening. So let the people know exactly what you do.
Yeah, so I'm an artist right now. Like, you know, I'm trying to get more into like producing and stuff too. Like, you know, I would like to sit down, try to learn how to make more beats and whatnot. Okay. But for right now, I'm an artist under Diz and NLB after Diz also.
Okay, dope. So, how long have you been doing music?
Honestly, since I was like young, I was in the studio watching actually like Dre and my dad like do music and whatnot. Like, so when I first started making music, I'd probably say first song like 12.
12, okay.
Like, first song I dropped. I don't think I got a it's called Something Quite Savage, but the songs ain't even released no more, but I dropped out, I was like 12, 13.
Okay, and did you feature with somebody or who put you on at that time?
I don't even talk to him no more. It was this dude that I went to school with named Luis. We had sat at his house for a weekend. I dropped a whole tape.
Oh, what?
Just like a whole I think it was like 6 or 7 tracks, something like that.
Okay.
Just like straight off the dome, just like, you know, at the time I wasn't even had bars like that. I ain't gonna cap.
Right.
You know me? But it was just like something to put out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, just drop like a little, it's called Something Quite Savage.
Okay, testing your skill. That's about the age though that, you know, you start really seeing what you got.
Yeah.
So dope. So at that time, did your dad know that you was rapping? Was it a surprise? Did you just look?
Yeah, it was more like a surprise, like just like, cause he knew I always was intrigued with music, like of course watching like Lil Bruce, Doobie, everybody, you know, on stage in the studio, it always like, you know, I always wanted to do that.
Right.
Like I always wanted to be the one behind the mic on the shows. Okay. All that, you feel me?
Yeah.
So one day I just was like, I'm about to take it serious. Like, you know, he called me from, you know, when he was in the feds, he called me and I was like, it's time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to take it serious. And then I started just making music, like really just writing.
Now, speaking of, since we kind of touching on your pops, as he says, dad is Miami the Most. Y'all already know about Miami the Most. Yeah. If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and let him explain and introduce who is, who your dad is and what part he played in the Thiz movement. And I do also just want to touch on the after, the after Thiz.
Yeah. Well, if y'all like, I know most people know about "Stupid Doodle Dumb" by Mac Dre. That was song. It's like, in the beginning, like the intro and whatnot. A lot of people know my dad from that, but other like, he dropped an album also. I think 1999, 2000. Miami's Collection of Dope. Dropped another one like. If you in the Bay Area, you for sure know about Miami the most, especially if you're an older cat, you for sure know about Miami. But for the younger cats, it's like around my age, I wouldn't understand. If you listen to a lot of Dre music, you gonna hear my dad. Like, even if his name ain't in the title, you gonna hear that man.
Yep.
Like, you feel me? Him and Dre was rocking every single day. So it's like, like, and like, he's just my dad, a real talented person all the way around, like when it comes to music and all that. So it's like he gonna step his foot in the door, you gonna know he there.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna know when Mike Lott in the building. For sure that. So how, as far as his influence, now I know that he had did some time.
Yeah.
Now, how long, did he do? What was the total stretch he did?
8 and some change.
Okay.
8 years and some change.
Yeah. And he's out. So welcome home. He's been home. Has it been a year almost?
Almost.
Yep.
Almost a year.
Yeah. So how did what he did influence you? Like, I know you probably was writing on the phone and all that kind of stuff, because I know, that you had really changed and progressed from 12 years old to where you are now. I've seen the change as well. How did he impact you there?
Honestly, just he would call me all the time, just tell me like, keep going, like I'm gonna be home soon. So that always in the back of my mind, like I'm like, my pop's gonna get back soon.
Right.
So it's like, I gotta keep my head straight. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep grinding. Like, especially with this music, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. So it's like, and I've never seen that man give up on nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I've never seen him give up. So it's like, that's just kind of what I adapted. I had the same attitude, like, just don't give up on his music, don't give up on nothing, try to make him proud type of thing.
That's right, that's right. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, see, I remember you from the skateboarding.
Man.
That's what I know that you did, and you hella dope at skateboarding.
I still do that.
So, we'll get into that a little bit later. I want you guys, because I got so many questions that we can have. We catching up. It's been a while since we have had a conversation, but I want to give you guys an opportunity to hear him. Like I said, this is a platform for local talent from Sacramento to the Bay Area. I mean, across the board, we definitely support local talent. We want to see you be successful and shine a spotlight on you. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and introduce the music that you brought tonight. We also, Drip Sessions, we do a performance.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of you guys are intrigued and interested in that part of it, and we'll get back to the questions after that.
Yeah.
So what did you bring for us tonight?
I got one song, it's called Drop Something. So Drop Something is kind of like just, I had like a little story with it. It was just something I was in the studio, just like, messing around, like let me write like a little story with a little kick to it type thing, just kind of, just go ham on the mic, just like go destroy the studio. And then the streets are calling me, R.I.P. Woody, shout out to all my northerner partners. I really did that for like the black and brown movement. You feel me? Like, the black and brown pride for life. Dre had like, cutthroats and X-Foes. So like, I'm trying to bring that type of movement back. So that's what I did with The Streets Are Calling Me.
Okay, now these are singles, or is this like an EP, or what is it? That
Streets Are Calling Me is a remix. And then Drop Something is actually, it's a single off of my mixtape that I ain't dropped yet. I got it coming out.
Okay. All right, dope. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Again, you are listening to The Queen's Table. It's Drip Session. It's your girl, Ja. We is in the building with Lord Tycoon, the Dundada. He's going to go ahead and do a performance for us. So go ahead, like I said, share the live, comment. Let us know how you like it. We appreciate the feedback, y'all. So we definitely need you guys to engage and let us know what's happening. All right, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, like me. calling me and I can't get up out the game. I'm addicted to them pistols and I wait, I chop a same. I be thinking about them simpler times back in the days when I ain't had to leave a pussy nigga bloody in the rain. You really think you bout that shit? You better stop before I have my yacht. Niggas kick doors and rip pockets. We ain't tripping off no police, we ducking helicopters. You funny with that pistol, come around to meet the chopper. I'm letting shots off of his medulla oblongata. The way I'm on my block, you should be calling me Osama. Smoke a nigga like a Newport lit, but I don't smoke him. I be rolling up that tank because that shit having me choking. You said that you would goon, my nigga really hope you joking. Have my young nigga sticky for that money that you posting. Dump him off the bridge if he really talking sick. Or you said that you a dog, well just call me Michael Vick. Or you think that you the player, I'm the coach up in this bitch. And I put this on the game, me and suckers do not miss. If I catch him up in traffic, know that nigga getting blitzed. And I ain't got a double bet because I know that I won't miss. Street is calling me and I can't get up out the game. I'm addicted to them pistols and that weight I chop a same. I be thinking about the simpler times back in the days when I ain't had to leave a pussy nigga bloody in the rain. The street is calling me and I can't get up out the game. I'm addicted to them pistols and that weight I chop a same. I be thinking about the simpler times back in the days where I ain't had to leave a pussy nigga bloody in the rain. Nigga, this is the last verse and I'm hopping off the beat because that shit that's in my past and barely getting any sleep. Got my hand up on my pistol, I'm thinking they finna creep, and if I go and close my eyes, they putting blood up on my sheets. Man, I'm really active. Try to play with me is getting tragic. You better off playing in heavy traffic, my nigga, I won't have it. Before they take me, I'ma get the blast, and when I die, put $1 million in my casket. I know that I'm the GOAT. I swear these new niggas is just some jokes. Put them under pressure, watch them niggas choke. They hoping that it's a hoax, that I ain't coming in this rap game, but I'm just in for the money. Said fuck the fame, my nigga, don't get it twisted. I'm still the one that's on the murder mission. I'm sinister, so anybody can get it. I swear that you niggas bitches. Niggas should have been born as females. Game that I got, it can't be bought or retail. I'm colder than ice, but on the mic I drop the heat while I'm an old school nigga. You really gotta peep the detail. Off me a nigga, but I'm still going to sleep well. Know that it's right, don't give a fuck if I gotta do life. I feel that it's right, I'm taking niggas when I raise the pipe. You niggas is suckers, I swear your daddies didn't raise you right. You niggas is bitches, that's why them bullets couldn't stop me. Go pick up your brother, that's why we left them in the lobby. Got hit 8 times, they really thought they caught a body. Till I slid back through and wet that shit up like tsunamis. I'm a cold ass nigga, I think you pussies need to know that. Seeing the flash, and I ain't talk about no Kodak. Off of that yak, you know a nigga love the cognac. I'm throwing that back, and then my man some where the hoes at. Man, I had that bitch, and you can keep her, that's my throwback. I'm back to the streets, that's where a nigga get the dough at. Huh? That's where a nigga get the dough at. I'm back to the streets, that's where a nigga, the streets is calling me and I can't get up out the game. I'm addicted to them pistols and that weight I chop the same. I be thinking about the simpler times back in the days when I ain't had to leave a pussy nigga bloody in the rain. The streets is calling me and I can't get up out the game. I'm addicted to them pistols and that weight I chop the same. I be thinking about the simpler times back in the days when I ain't had to leave a pussy nigga bloody in the rain, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? That's Lord Tycoon, the Dundada, y'all.
I mean,
You feel me? I love the performance. Again, this is the Queen's Table, drip sessions. We always bringing that drip. Man, that fire. I see the comments, y'all. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate us. Let us know how you loving it.
Yeah, that ain't me.
Yes, indeed. So I want to get into a couple more questions just to get a better understanding about you. Again, we got Lord Tycoon in the building. It's your girl, Ja Indigo, and we about to go ahead and dig in.
All right, let's get
Now, so as far as who you're working with, producers, studios, and things like that, who are you working with on these 2 that you said?
Honestly, the streets are calling me, like I said, that one's a remix, so that one's just like, straight Woody song. Drop something I got with my boy Ira. I've been recorded up in Tracy with him.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, we just been sitting down, like, just cooking up, really.
Okay, dope. Now, are you working with any of the producers, because I know your dad got the connect, so are you working with any of the producers that they was working with?
Yeah, I'm trying to get something, going on right now. I'm really trying to get something working with DJ Fresh for surely.
Absolutely. Okay. Dope. Now, as far as what we got brewing, what's coming up next? Because I know when I was looking at your page, you had a lot of different things, mixtapes and things like that that's dropping.
Yeah.
We waiting for it. Now, What do we got coming right now? You got something coming here in May?
Yeah, in May I'm gonna drop Sex, Money, and Murder. That's the tape.
Yes.
It's gonna be it's like a little 7-track. I think it's like a 7-track tape.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, dope. And it's gonna be on all social platforms.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
You can find it everywhere.
Okay, dope. Any visuals coming out? We got any videos coming up?
Actually, me and Nef the Pharaoh. Me and
Okay, so it's the song on there with you and them.
Yeah, that's gonna be a video. Yeah, that's a video that's coming out soon.
Okay.
And then I'm really want to do The Streets Are Calling Me. Everybody that's in Antioch, anybody in Antioch watching this, come pop out for that, because that's gonna be a movie. I'm gonna go shut that city down.
Okay, and the summer is basically here, y'all.
Man.
So we gonna turn up. Man, we need to get some water action.
Man.
Something at one of these, you feel me, the
Man.
rivers or something. Hey, what had happened?
Ooh.
Ooh, y'all. Don't even trip. We gonna get the light situation together. That's that
Hell
magnetic power, you feel me? That's that melanin. Y'all see us. Y'all still see the reflection.
Man.
We gonna still keep this thing popping though. So in the meantime, in between time, let me go ahead and get you to do some freestyle shit. We back up, lights back cracking. Let's go ahead and get some freestyle since we was going in that direction.
All right. I got you.
Drop some more of that fire.
Look, I'm feeling paranoid. They're trying to put me on the stretcher. I'm doing anything to get the money, living better. If I gotta get the cheddar, you know you getting wet up. I'm a crash side nigga, ain't nothing finna change it. You never on the S and you ain't valid while you banging. Motherfuckers dig rhyme, pussy niggas click changing. I'm never with the fake, bet this pistol get the shaking. I'm a cold-hearted nigga, you can't get none of my trust. Can't even get the dick if you ain't talking about a buck. Bitch tried to say she love me, but that shit was fake as fuck. But I ain't tripping shit, you know that I can never love a slut. Let me talk about you niggas while you capping like you clap shit. And you ain't routed through the north and causing static. If a pussy nigga speaking on Birdie, I let him have it. Go pick your mans up. I heard they did that nigga tragic. It's the same pussy niggas on the gram. Money flashing like the cutties at the seam in Vegas and get the lash and gave my little bro to send me. I'ma slide with automatics. Keep the chopper on my chest like the shit a part of the fashion. Try to put 10 on my head. Sound sick, nigga. And on my mama, I ain't never been no bitch, nigga. Sick, nigga. Pussies is poodles. I'm like a pit, nigga. Claiming you a pimp, but you sick over a bitch, nigga. People wonder why I spaz out. Cause I got a dream of breaking the bank and taking the cash out. I'm always looking for a fast route. I know why them pussy shot me cause I ain't scared to pull mag out. I roll a nigga like a backwood. I'm checking chicken and checking all of this money like a Mac should. I box a nigga like some canned goods. And how the fuck you from the north but can't walk through your damn hood? And ain't no way you niggas finna stop me. I catch a body like I'm Rico, Papa Willie on a Kawasaki. And I'm fucking on a Spanish mommy. She like to drink the Hennessy, but shit could freak you off a little sake. I know the niggas mad they could've popped me. That's why I'm fucking all they hoes and had they main bitch calling me Poppy. And niggas mad, I'm spitting straight facts. I stand over a nigga until that pussy get his face back. Headshots, he can't take that. I swear my gun so sick, it's coughing bullets with no face mask. Headshot, he can't take that. I swear my gun so sick, it's coughing bullets with no face mask, huh?
Hey! Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. What, nigga, what? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we brought that back. You see how we do it. Man, so, Lxrd Tycoon, the name. I know all y'all wanna know. I wanna know.
Yeah.
Where did the name originate?
Bro, really, Tycoon came from Dre. Dre was the one that gave me Tycoon. Like, my mom and dad was the ones that told me that, too. Like, when I was young, he was the one, like, because, you know, my first name started with T-Y. So
Yeah.
he was like, Tycoon, he just called me Tycoon. So I stuck with that. And then Lxrd, it just came later. I was just like, I don't want it to be called just Tycoon. So it's like, let me just throw something in front of it. So then that's when the Lxrd came in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, right when I started making music, I rode with that since I was like 12.
Okay.
Like 12, 13.
Dope. Not only makes sense, definitely, he gifted you that name, so it makes
Yeah,
sense
I gotta
to
keep it.
that.
I gotta keep it. I can't change it. And there was times I was like, when like before I kept the name, I was like, should I change it to this, that? I'm like,
Nope.
Nah. I'm like, nah,
Nope.
can't do it.
Leave well enough alone.
Man.
Yep.
Yep.
And gotta live up to that. That's dope.
Mm.
So how do you with the skateboarding? We had left off with you. Like I said, I knew you from the skateboarding part of it. And I used to watch your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's dope because like you on some white boy shit. Like you really hard.
Man.
Like for real. You really hard with it. So
yeah.
like, how are you mixing the music that you're doing with your skateboarding?
It's really hard, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm pro. Like, you feel me? So it's like...
You heard him, pro. That's what I'm saying, y'all.
Yeah, my sponsor...
He dope.
Yeah, my sponsor, like, I got boards in the shops and everything right now, but it's like...
So what's the name of your boards?
It's Motel Skateboards. That's just a company. Like,
Okay.
you feel me? It's like my board. I got one. It's just a graphic of me with a. You'll find it in the store. I got like a jersey on, a Michael Jordan jersey, white, like the Space Jam one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's about it. You feel me? But like balancing it, I kind of gotta find time. Like during the week, I'll try to hit the studio. Then the weekend, me and my partners go skate,
Right.
get some clips in. But then again, like when it comes to the weekend, I be having to go do something with music.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Now you know I gotta ask because you are so great at the skateboard, and y'all gotta check them
I'm gonna
out.
ask, where's my board?
I got you.
Definitely
I
that.
got you.
We gotta have one put up in here.
I got you.
Now, because you're so great at it, I know that was a passion for you. It still is.
Yeah.
How do you like? Which one do you feel is gonna be the one? Or are you just gonna kind of like? Cause it's like you gotta give one or the other your all. How do you kind of get through that?
Honestly, I'm just like, if I make it off one, I figure, like, you know, if people support me, they're going to support whatever I do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if I can get one just, like, down pack and people really, you know, digging that, then they're going to dig the other one, too.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. Now, we went over how his name originated and how he's intertwining the skateboarding with your music. Now, I'd like to understand a little bit more as far as you were talking about getting into producing and beats and stuff like that. Now, are you working with somebody that's teaching you? Are you playing with the keyboard yourself? How was that coming along? Because you adding a lot to your plate.
Man, I'm just like, really, I'm just going to get a computer, get a laptop. I already got the soundboard, so I'm just going to sit there and just, you know, just try whatever I really feel like. You know, if it's dope, I might use it. If it's garbage, I'll just trash it.
Right. And I got to ask you this. I asked everyone that comes on. We are in an era of everybody wanting to rap, you know.
Yeah.
Music is a passion. Music is a beautiful thing. It's a way that we express ourselves. And when we're dealing with pain and all kind of stuff, this is an outlet that allows people to be able to express that in a way that they don't feel so weird about it, you know. But at the same time, you have a lot of replicas. Like you'll hear one sound, and next thing you know, everybody sounding like the baby or whoever. I always ask this question: what sets you apart, and what makes you? What do you think is going to, you know, to help you to catch a trend for yourself? Now, I always hear this: is I'm being me. I'm being real. And that's just, that right there, I get this answer all the time.
Yeah, it's not even that for me, really. It's just, like, if you notice with a lot of my music, like, where I really try to throw the most bars, like, the streets are calling me, like, my heart's really with the old school. Like, if you listen nowadays, like, everybody, Detroit and the Bay Area are so much alike that everybody's adapting each other's sound from those two parts. It ain't Atlanta, it ain't New York, none of that.
Right.
It's literally Detroit and the Bay Area that everybody jocking right now. So it's like the sounds are coming back and forth. So you just gonna hear hella people want to be like the Detroit niggas, or the Detroit niggas want to be like the Bay Area niggas, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, share the love, share the sound. You know, it's all the love of music.
Right.
But like me, listening to Dre and everybody grow up and all the samples that they use, like that Dre sample for you, for myself.
Yes.
All that old school shit. You feel me? It's like that's what really makes my music my music.
Okay.
Because I love that old school shit. Not a lot of artists nowadays are doing that.
Right.
Like everybody want to be the biggest killer, like what happened to the niggas that, you know, there'd be one that want to be the player, one that want to make the money, one that want to do this, one that want to do that. Now everybody want to be the killer, everybody want to be the rapper, everybody, like, you know, it's just like a crab and bucket mentality type shit. It's like, so I kind of just try to stray myself away. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, make a couple songs like that, and I'll listen to the people. Like, you know, if y'all want some songs that's turned up, I could do that.
Right.
But my soul is really with this old school shit.
With old school. Now, since we touched on, like, how Dre with the sampling and stuff like that, I totally love that. That's where my ear is as well.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask you this, though, because we know that there's so many artists that have taken from Dre, not just the ethics, but have taken, whether it was a style, whether it was a song and redid a song. Now, it's only so much you could do.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? On the songs and for so long. How do you feel? How did you feel about that when there was like everybody was like just taking off a Dre carcass? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they're picking bits and parts, and then making a song or kind of trying to be Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How did that make you feel?
At one point, it's like kind of like, why you biting, but you ain't showing love to the hood, like where he show love. But then it's like he's a GOAT, he's a legend.
Yes.
You feel me? So like people still biting off of Pac, Biggie, you got it's expected. It's expected. If you're great, it's gonna be expected. People gonna literally just try to pick off you until there ain't nothing else to get.
Right.
So it's like a part of me was like, all right, that's kind of shady. But then it's like, everybody know where that sound.
Like a homage.
Yeah, like everybody know where that sound came from. Everybody know where that style came from. Everybody know who you trying to be. So it's like you can't hide it.
Right.
It's like as long as everybody really know where it's coming from, then it's like do your thing, but ain't original.
Right. Did it ever make you feel like? Because I know you repping for this. Did it ever make you feel like you had to, or I'm gonna be honest, like say something for me, like all y'all outsiders. Is kind of taking it and running with it. It's like, man,
honestly, not really.
Okay.
I was just like, because one thing about Dre and then one thing about my dad, my dad always told me like Dre went in and every song that you heard he was on a feature on, he did his own thing, killed it. It's like you gotta stay original, you gotta stay on your toes, do your own thing.
Yes.
So it's like I ain't really tripping if they want to go do that, they could do that. But I'm finna just be on my own wave and try to just keep this lit for them. Right. So when people hear me, they like, that's him, but he put on for Dre. He put on for Miami. He put those are like his mentors. Those are the people he look up to. So that's he ain't taking from their style, but he just keeping on their legacy.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment just to pause and thank everybody for tuning in. I definitely see the comments. We appreciate you guys. It's the Queen's Table Drip Session. It's your girl Ja Indigo, your sister, your cousin, all of that good stuff. We are in the building at Hype Radio, and I got Lord Tycoon. We just catching up. I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. Like I said, share the live. We did a little freestyle. We got a little performance. So hopefully you ain't missed it. If you did, you're going to have to rewind that thing back so you can catch it. Now, as far as what your dad has going, the After This movement, now, what can we expect for that? What's kind of the build up? I know he has the store that he's at right now. I want to talk a little bit about that and kind of, if you can share, what's the foresight of what's going on?
So right now, you can find a lot of his clothes, a lot of everything. Lxrd, they have recently moved from the store that they was at Santa Rosa to Santa Rosa Mall.
Okay.
So May 1st, you feel me? That's gonna be the grand opening. Y'all could tune in. Y'all could pull up there at Santa Rosa Mall. Lxrd got a lot of
shout out to Lxrd.
Man, they got a lot of NLBB After This merch there.
Yeah.
Right now we kind of just working on getting the artists together. Just getting everything getting the ball rolling, getting the movement going. But it's gonna be something big.
Yes.
Something big.
So I want to touch on NLBB.
Yeah.
Now that's Never Look Back. So now I know that's probably your dad's origination. I want to kind of touch on that and how the transition, if you know how the transition, I would love to have him come through, but how the transition has been for him coming back, because it's just been a lot of hoopla, with this, of course, and just trying to keep the traction and keep the thing going. How have you noticed it's been, or has he expressed with you how things have been going?
Honestly, he back like he never left. It's just in a boss position. He just doing his thing with the music, getting everything going, kind of like he would have if everything didn't happen. He was still here. Really.
Is he part of the as far as the clothing? Are you part of the clothing and what the look of everything that's coming out?
Oh yeah, whenever there's new designs, colorways or anything, you'll ask me is this fresh? I'm like hell yeah, that's fresh. It's like so that he'll ask if this is nice, what would she or what should we do, etc.
Okay, I like to hear that. I definitely like to hear that. All right, well, like I said, Miami, we trying to get you on so I can get it from the horse's mouth. You feel me? Gotta have you slide up here to Hype Radio one time. So as far as growing up under the Thiz umbrella, and now did you grow up in the Crest, or just are you from Antioch?
Nah.
Okay.
Man, I grew up really in the Crest. Me growing up remember back in the days, used to go to my auntie Irma house on Mark Street, or go to grandma and granddad house before they passed on S Block.
Okay.
That's like, you feel me? Real life. I had a house outside the north too.
Okay.
Like we used to be in there every day. Like, you know, Crest is my heart. That's like where I'm from. I'm always gonna rep that till the day I'm gone.
Okay, all right, for surely. Now, what was it like, and how did growing up in the Crest? I always ask everybody to come through, as far as how it impacted you growing up, as far as how it impacted your music, and what in particular you feel that really, if it would have never happened, would have altered how you're doing music? Like one instance that really just altered, you know, you growing up, like something impactful.
Growing up wise,
Like in the Crest,
yeah,
the whole movement.
Like it was wild, honestly. Growing up, like from just seeing like all the shows going to Petaluma, Mary Thismus. Like I, you know, if you a real Bay Cat, you remember Mary Thismus in Petaluma. Everybody used to go to Petaluma for that. Like going to just everything about this, all the side shows. Like I lived in the hyphy movement. It wasn't even a movement. It was like a lifestyle. Just seeing all the photo shoots, seeing everything, and then.
Cause you was a little one at the Berkeley Marina.
Yeah.
You was a little one at the Berkeley Marina. I remember the pictures.
Yeah. So
yes.
It's like, you feel me, growing up there was pretty wild. And like another thing, like if my pops probably wouldn't have got locked up, you feel me, probably things would have been different. But like that made me who I was, because like it made me stronger. Like he was still there, even though my pops was locked up, he was still there.
Right.
He still called, still checked on me, still like if I needed money, he'd find a way to get it to me type thing.
Right.
So it's like it kind of just gave me like a new outlook on life. Like, you know, like there was some points where it was like, you know, got to figure out things on your own, got to like, you know, but it really wasn't on my own because he was still there.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Right. So even though it was like, damn, I wish he was here, it really helped you to grow into your manhood.
Yeah, like, you know, it wasn't really a step that he missed. It just physically he wasn't there.
Right.
You feel me? But that wasn't really a bother to me because it's like he was still there. I still talked to him. So. You know, it kept my head right where it needed to be. Like, you know, it helped me mentally and whatnot throughout the years, like, until I actually got to see him again.
Right. Now, I'll ask you kind of a personal question. What has he imparted in you that you feel was like something that was just so powerful? I know he gave a lot of game to you, but what's like one thing that you seen come to fruition, like, damn, my pops told me, you feel me? And maybe you might have deviated from, you know, maybe you might have tried to take your own path, and then you realize, damn, my pops told me that, you know. What's that one lesson?
Honestly, like, really, I was doing a lot of street shit, like going to jail and whatnot, and he was just telling me how to move smartly, and I've been taking that advice. And he, like, that's the one thing, like, you know, he's been, he gives me game every day. It's so much game that he gives me every day. I can't really pinpoint one thing.
Right. I bet.
Like every single day, he just keep giving games. So it's like I can't really just like pinpoint one thing throughout my whole life. It's just I keep soaking it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you then the most current nugget he has dropped on you. And I ask because I know he's full of games, so that's why I'm like, I'm trying to get a nugget out of him real quick.
Honestly, with the music industry, he's been telling me like with these like when it comes to my beats and whatnot, like, you know, just the legal side of music, really.
That's real important.
Yeah, it's like that's really like the main knowledge he's really been dropping on me is the legal side of music. It's just something like as an upcoming artist I need.
For sure.
Yeah.
Before you take off, you need to have that foundation, legally having all your paperwork together.
Yeah.
Knowing that part, because
100%.
it's so many artists that have invested so many years and can't recoup what they've invested because their name wasn't on it with it. The whole shit wasn't right.
Exactly.
And they realize late in the game, and you like, man, I done missed out on all that bread.
Yeah.
So,
So you tell me, like, you know, when it comes to beats and whatnot, when I do my music, try to make sure I, like, you know, got it in writing, like, you know, contract when it comes to the beats, all that. Try to make sure I got it down packed so that way when it comes to royalties and all that, I could keep my bread.
That's right. Now, as far as who you like to collaborate with, I know, you know, you have access to a lot of people, especially here in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Who can we expect you to collaborate with, or you would like to collaborate with? We're here in Sacramento, by the way, so I always like to, you know, kind of connect the Sacramento artists with the Bay Area artists.
Right now, shout out to my partner. We just a lot of Vallejo artists I'm working with because, you know, it's my city. So shout out to my brother Weech for surely. You know, he just dropped something called Free the Guys. Me and him got something coming soon. I actually got a secret tape coming out that this tape is actually done. Me and my partner just ain't dropped it yet.
Okay.
And it's my partner Mars. Y'all can find him Mars Daily.
Mars Daily. Okay.
Yeah, like we got Shaq and Kobe. It's called Shaq and Kobe.
Okay. What we waiting on? What y'all waiting on?
I don't know. I don't even know why we ain't dropped it yet. It's just like I think we just
at least a single.
Man, that's what I'm saying. We just been sleeping. Like, you know, my partner, he got in a little car crash and whatnot, but he, like, you know, getting back straight. So me and him I'm finna go actually out there probably this weekend.
Okay.
We gonna sit down, chop it up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Try to get that rolling. But other than that, like I said, me and Neff got something coming, and it's like, you gonna see me doing a lot with a lot of Vallejo artists. My partner Prophet, All Hail Prophet. You know, like these a lot of people, like, you know, I grew up with, especially Weech, Prophet, like, you feel me? We grew up like Sandbox, like knee-high type thing. So them really my brothers.
Okay.
So like I had something going with them.
Okay. Dope. Well, we definitely look forward to I know May, right around the corner, we got a project dropping. And definitely look forward to the rest of the mixtapes and stuff. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff coming from you, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see big things popping this summer. It's your time. We done quarantined enough.
Man, I'm tired of it.
I know you got all kind of raps and everything in your sack already ready to go. Now, as far as shows, we talked about the Bandwagon. They opening up shop.
Yeah.
Now, as far as shows goes, are there any venues coming up? Any events you're going to be doing?
I'm actually, my partner's in the works. We've been doing this for like a couple years now. They keep getting bigger and bigger. It's called Stay Up.
Stay Up, okay.
Yeah, it's in Antioch, California. It'd be at like this little mansion. It's a little mansion, but it's like, it's a stage that's already set up. So it's like, each time, like the first time we did it, probably had like 200 people. Next time we had like 500.
Yeah.
Like that was part 2. So we ready for part 3, and we already know that's gonna boom.
Oh, it is, because we done been inside too damn long.
Yeah, so hopefully this summer Stay Up coming, and I'm talking to a few promoters. Probably got a show coming in Fresno.
Okay.
Coming towards the Central Valley and whatnot.
Okay. Cool. We looking forward to that. Now, I do want to get into your own personal merch. I see that you came. I know you repping the Crest side.
Man.
Do you have your own? Is this your merch? I know you repping, but is there something particular that you got coming?
Not yet. There's something I do want to do, though. Like, you know, probably get my own clothing line, like with stickers and whatnot coming soon. I've been trying to get.
Wait a minute. You got the skateboard stuff though. You ain't got more of that, like besides the skateboards. You don't have like T-shirts and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, motel. Well, yeah. If y'all want to go on Instagram, Motel Skateboards, you'll find T-shirts and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay. Do you profit that? I want to make sure that you're getting your profit off of that, or is that that them?
Oh no, we all, you know, we all split probably, you know.
Okay.
Like, especially like if it's me being sold.
Okay.
On the board.
For surely.
Yeah,
So we do got the merch, and where do they go to pick that up?
Right now, Street Science. I think Street Science still got a couple boards, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If not Street Science, then I mean they're all online too. You could always hit up Motel Skateboards on Instagram too. Like personally, if you want a personal board with anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Then, oh yeah, and then I forgot. I do got one more project too. LA to the Bay.
I need you to get it
out.
out.
I forgot about that.
You sitting on product, baby.
LA to the Bay, that was the one.
Okay. All right. So this summer we should be back to back.
Yeah.
Lord Tycoon.
Yeah.
Dropping some heat. Okay.
Multiple projects.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I like to give you the opportunity to be able to give your shots out. I know during this whole duration, your dad's been there supporting you. I know your mom has been there supporting you. Shout out to moms. I want to give you the opportunity to be able to give those shots out to your folks or whoever's been there to support you along the way.
Man, shout out to my mom and dad for surely. They've been 100% like supportive, especially like what's been going on in my personal life. You know, they making sure I'm straight. Shout out to all my brothers that's rocking. Shout out to my dog Mars Daily. All Hail Prophet. My partner Weech. Man, my partner Ed, Alex. Like, you feel me? I got free my brother Ruben. He the only other person that really rocked this, like, you know, because I got Lxrd in front of my name. Lord Doobie. But he looking at 75 to ill right now.
Oh, my goodness.
So free my brother, you know. Make sure he's straight. You know, but he gonna get out soon. He gonna be straight.
Yeah.
He gonna be straight. I already know it in my soul.
That's
so it's
right.
like, you feel me?
That's how you gotta put it out there, though.
Man, Like,
You gotta claim that he gonna be
he
free.
he gonna be straight.
Yes.
My brother gonna be free for sure.
Yeah.
And then like, really, that's all. I got a small circle. You feel me? I don't really.
That's how you should keep it though.
Yeah, I don't got a lot of people I really mess with. Like the people that I really deal with,
Yeah.
you know, I keep them close to my heart.
Mhm.
But I don't really mess with nobody else like that.
You
But
got
shout
to.
out Hype Radio for having me, because you know, y'all know what I mean. We
Absolutely.
came here to turn it up.
Absolutely. We love having you back.
Man.
Now, I want to just lastly just give your social and all that stuff where people can cop the music, where you're interacting with your fans, with your followers, right, on social media?
Oh yeah, of course, all
Okay.
day. If I got any fans that want to just kick it, smoke anything, you can hit me up. I'm really not one of those artists like that are like, oh, I'm an artist, like get off of me.
Right.
You feel me? You want to smoke, you want to kick it, meet
Mhm.
and greet, anything, I'm down for it. As long as I got time, I'm with it.
Okay, dope. So I want to give you the opportunity to get your socials out there.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to plug before we wrap up?
You can find me on everything from Instagram to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Lxrd Tycoon. My Instagram is Lord Tycoon 2 underscores. That's really about it. You can find me everywhere though. Like honestly.
Now, as far as like any skateboarding events or where somebody could come and watch you do your thing, where you at?
I'll be honestly, you gotta just catch me. I'll be cruising around multiple parks.
Okay.
Like I'll go to Napa Skate Park a lot,
Mhm.
or I'll be in Tracy like every now and again, but I don't
Mhm.
skate that park. You might catch me there every once in a while, but
Okay.
like honestly, like I just kind of post where I'm at on my Instagram.
Okay, there you
Like,
go.
Yeah, I'm like, if you want, like, you know, if anybody ever wants to skate, I'm always just on the Instagram, like, hey, I'm right here. I'm gonna pull up to this park. You feel
Okay.
me? It's like I'll be all over the Bay Area. If anybody watching want to go skate, you feel me? Like, just let me know the time and the place where you go. You know, do something.
Dope, dope. All right. Well, it was definitely a pleasure having you on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I love to see the growth. I love when our guests come back
Man.
and, you know, drop some nuggets on us, give us some new music. I'm looking forward to back slappers. Drop it, May. I
Man.
needed to hit.
Oh yeah, we got it coming for sure.
Yes,
For
and-
surely 2 projects is coming.
Okay, good. And I definitely wish you well in all your endeavors. I look forward to big things coming from you, whether it's with the merch,
Hell yeah.
skateboard. Definitely drop us off a skateboard so we can post it up in the building.
100%.
And by the way, you guys, make sure you tune in next week. I have Lariah Jackson. She's from The Voice season 3. She'll be dropping by and definitely doing a drip session for us. You don't want to miss out. You
Man, you
definitely don't
don't.
want to miss out.
You know it's gonna be live. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Definitely thank you guys for tuning into the Queen's Table Drip Session. It's your girl Ja Indigo, and I got your boy.
You know what I mean? Lord Tycoon in the building.
Yes. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. Enjoy that sunshine.
Yee.